So with the seat, of course, when you go to take the seat off, the big problem I always talk about is with the solo rack is to get to your air filter, you've got to unscrew these, take your rack off, then turn the key, flick the back seat off, and then you can get your front seat off. Well, massive pain in the ass. I really love the solo rack, so which means I can just take that off because I've got the latch there. So Yamaha did us a favour when they put that angle on the seat there and sloped it that way, because now getting it under that front catch, and there you go.
Beautiful job.
Seat's on. Don't have to remove any of that to get to the air filter.
Beautiful job. Beautiful
Yamaha,
job.
that's what you should have done.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey guys, now you know the problem with the seats on the Tenere 700. When you have the solo rack on the back here, the key release releases this back seat underneath, and it's basically impossible to get the seat off, the front seat off, because you have to release the back seat, and to do that you have to take the solo rack off the back of the bike. But that's all about to change, because I now have the release mechanism from there moved to here, and now that is going to release the front seat, and that solves the problem with the Tenere 700 seat release. Now the other problem I had with the Tenere 700 seat is that they're a very square shouldered seat. They have this square lip on here which is pronounced, and that ran all the way through the original seat, but you can see on this one I've actually rounded it off. So this one now I've stripped the skin off, I've ground off those square shoulders, and now it makes it much more comfortable, more easy to touch the ground a little bit better, but just it's not pressuring on your inseam on the inside of your leg. So normally this quick release mechanism sits in here, and that part there pulls back, and now I'm rerouting that in through that hole there. I've opened that up, and this release bracket will now go into here, and the quick release mechanism will be at the front, and then there will be a hoop on the front seat. Okay, so the next step is, and this is a commitment to do this, I now have to cut that off there, and this is your reverse pin, so you can do the quick release once you've removed your back half, but to do my modification and have the front as a quick release, I actually now have to cut this off so that it sits down onto the bracket that I've installed. Now, it is a commitment, there's no going back from this. So let's get out the multi-tool and we'll cut this off. Let's make it fit. There we go. So save these rubber grommets. Might use them for something somewhere, I'm not sure what. But there's no going back now. That's now gone. And I'll clean all that up. And all I've got to do is make a mounting bracket that'll clip through the quick release pin that goes on the bike there. So let's get that done now. So the next step now is to, see I've cut that out and made all the clearance for the bracket to sit in there. I've put it in the bike and it sits beautifully in there. The bike actually does, the seat does rest on the frame of the bike, on these points just in here. That plate there before also provided some support, but mainly the support is in these 2 points just here, which sit on the frame of the bike. So the seat sits rock solid, doesn't move. And all I've got to do is put the retaining bracket on there, which clips into the quick release. And then we're done. So just get this seat cover off so I can gain access to the other side, and that'll allow me to easily mount the retaining clip that goes into the quick release. So let's get this seat cover off. Of course, now you're going to ask me, how do you keep this seat in the back section when the release catch has been removed out of there and moved to the front? Well, simple enough. I'm going to just put some heat shrink on this post to make this poster tight fit in the hole. So let's get that done. Now remember the rubber grommet we took out of the plate on the back of the front seat? It goes over these. Remember, take these out and reverse them. Put the screws back in and the seat can just pop on and off, and you don't have to use a screwdriver's tool to remove it. However, the rubber grommet I've pushed into there, and the post now with the heat shrink and a little bit of glue on the inside, hold there. We'll get that in place now, so we'll slide those hooks in, and the rubber grommet will hold that pin a little bit tighter and push it down. And there we go. Solved. It's not going anywhere. So turning the key, and there's the bracket I put in there, and the quick release, relocated from up the back. Underneath the seat, I've just made a quick prototype bracket, but I'll make a better one than that at a later time. But that certainly does the job for now. Okay, got the rack fitted, time to put the seat back on. So just push that up, get under the front, and done. Seat's on. So turn the key and release, and the seat comes off. There you go, easy as that.